Hey everyone, so we're going to do this Let's Be Honest challenge that I see going around on Facebook. It's like for everything that you have, you add a 1 to. I'm not real sure about all this, but I'm not going to keep on talking and bore you. It's just a Let's Be Honest challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and do it for everybody so y'all can kind of know a little bit about me. The first one is, do I have a crush? I'm married. I have a crush on my husband. So yes, I have a crush. My height, I'm 5'10". My favorite food is Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. I could eat Taco Bell every single day. My favorite song is Run by George Strait. I could listen to that song every single day. That's my favorite song. Favorite singer, George Strait. Do you still love your ex? No. I hope nothing but the best for him in life, but no, I do not love him. 3 facts about me. I am deathly afraid of the dark. I don't know why. I just am. I have a 3-year-old. Everybody should know that about me, but if you don't, I have a 3-year-old. I'm number 4 or number 3. What is another fact about me that somebody doesn't know? I don't know. I don't really have a third fact about me. I guess if I had to pick it, my favorite movie is Pure Country. That's a fact about me. My hobby is working, taking care of my daughter, and keeping my house clean. Because I have a 3-year-old, and if you have kids, you know how hard that is. Am I single or taken? Obviously, I'm taken because I'm married, so there's that. Let's go to the next one. One thing on my bucket list. I want to see my grandkids one day. That's one thing on my bucket list. I want to see my grandkids. My celebrity crush would have to be... I don't know. I have so many. Guess my celebrity crush would have to be George Strait. I've always thought he looks good in them Wranglers, and he looks good for his age. So I guess you could say him. When I was younger, I guess this is a little fact about me. When I was younger, I don't know if anybody knows who he is. He played in radio. He was the I think he was one of the assistant coaches in radio. His name is Ed Harris. I had the biggest crush on him when I was younger. And I still, to this day, thinks he looks amazing. So, probably Ed Harris or Tommy Lee Jones. I had a crush on him, too, when I was little. The first CD I ever bought with my money was Taylor Swift from Hastings. Yes, I know. Everybody hates her. But that is the very first. I had my first paycheck from Country Mark. I worked at Country Mark. Now it's Cash Saver. And I thought I was high rolling with my $200. So I went to Hastings. And I was like, you know what? I have worked long and hard for this money. To remind yourself, $200 when you're a teenager is a lot of money. So I thought I was high roller, so I rolled on down to Hastings and bought my Taylor Swift CD. And I still have it to this day. My favorite movie, I've already answered that, Pure Country. Where I most want to travel to Texas. I want to go to Dallas, Texas, so bad. My biggest fear will probably be losing a family member, or this is actually my biggest phobia, but it's also my biggest fear is for someone to bleed on me, like openly bleed, like your wound is cut and you touch me with it. I like go in panic mode. I will not help you if you're bleeding. I will not assist you. I will not look at you. I have a bloodophobia. I am not going to help you. I'm sorry if that sounds mean. I'm just not doing it. If you're not my family member, I'm not helping you. Who do I want to meet the most? Probably my daughter's future husband or future kids. I want to see who she picks to spend the rest of her life with, and I want to meet my grandkids one day, so probably my grandkids. What's my favorite spot in my house? My kitchen. That is my safe haven, is my kitchen. I love it. It's where majority of my memories are made. It's where I grew up making memories with my grandma. So my kitchen's my favorite place in my house. Plus I spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on just my kitchen alone. So probably my kitchen. One thing I do daily, I tell my husband I love him, and I tell my daughter I love her. And I call my parents every single day. Whether I want to or not, I do it. My dream job, to be a pastry chef. My favorite snack of choice, a Three Musketeers or pork rinds. One of those. What would I do with $1 million? I would invest it, because that is the smartest thing you can do, so that if something ever happens to me, my daughter is well taken care of and I don't have to worry about it. So I would invest the money. My favorite childhood TV show, probably Even Stevens. If my dad is watching this, that was our Saturday morning cartoon that we loved. So probably Even Stevens. One thing I've never done. One thing I've never done. I've never changed a tire by myself. My husband is a mechanic. For those that don't know, my husband is a mechanic, and he looks at me really, really funny when I tell him that. He's like, "What? You've never what?" I've never changed a tire before by myself. My favorite feature on myself, probably, I don't have a favorite feature about myself, because I've seen this body for 27 years, so I don't have a favorite feature about myself. No. My best quality is making someone smile. If you're having a bad day, if your day just isn't going like you want it to, it is my goal in life, is I'm going to make you I'm going to make you smile, or B, I'm going to make you laugh, one of the two. I cannot stand a Sour Patch person, which means I cannot stand somebody that is always down, somebody that always is gloomy, someone that's trying to make someone else's day bad. I can't stand people like that. So if I can make you smile or I can make you laugh, my day is fulfilled. I don't care what else happens, my day is fulfilled. Location of your most memorable kiss, Craighead Forest. The movie I most quote from, Sweet Home Alabama, or I could probably tell you every line of Pure Country, because I've seen it 5 billion times, so probably Pure Country or Sweet Home Alabama. The channel we watch the most, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. The purchase I most regret. The purchase I most regret was what? Would probably have to be.
The TV don't work. All the batteries are dead.
Okay, we'll go watch it. She told me the batteries don't work on the TV, but they do. She just don't know how to use it. The purchase I most regret would probably be, I don't know. I don't think I have one. I kind of try to spend my money wisely. So I don't think I have one. My guilty pleasure. My guilty pleasure. Probably embarrassing my husband in public. I love embarrassing him in public. My favorite thing that me and my husband have bought together. Probably our wedding bands. We were... Okay, go play. Go play. You can go play. She is always hungry, y'all. She would eat my whole entire house if she could. But anyways, the thing that me and my husband bought together, our most memorable thing that we bought together would probably be our first set of wedding bands. Where we were, we want them to match. We want them to be like this and that. And so it's probably my wedding set. My favorite memory from my childhood, probably meet my childhood best friend Jenny. She made my life interesting. We'll say that. We had a lot of sleepovers and get-togethers and stuff like. So probably my childhood best friend Jenny. What I see myself doing in retirement, probably trying to travel kind of as much as I can before I die, because I like to travel but my hips don't, so I would like to travel if I could. What inspires me? My daughter inspires me. She inspires me to be better. She inspires me to do better. She inspires me to look at life in a whole different way, and it's not just about me, and it's not just, Christina, you can't always focus on yourself. So she's taught me a lot. Who I'd like to swap lives with for a day? Probably a nurse. I would pick a nurse. And I know I said I have a bloodophobia, but I have like this sick fetish of how do people die, and I've always just wanted to know, how do people pass away? What causes them to pass away? So I guess I would try to want to be a nurse just for a day. Just a day. I'm only a nurse for a day, so I can handle it, I guess. What I'd buy if I found $50. Probably gas, so I could get back and forth to work, number one. Probably some Taco Bell, number two. Or probably, I don't know. Probably those things. A belonging of yours you'd never get rid of if you could. My grandma, I'm not going to go get it, or I'm not going to take it down, but in my bedroom, I have a yellow shirt and a pink hat. The yellow shirt was my grandma's that my aunt had made for her when we was all kids. And that shirt I wanted when she passed away. So that's probably one of the things that I would never, ever, ever part with. Like, ever. The hat that I have, she wore when she had chemo. And I will not part ways with it. So those are the two things I can never part ways with. My daughter's outfit that she wore when she came home from the hospital, she had this little bitty pink kind of dress that buttoned down, that was like a button dress. I wouldn't part ways with it. I wouldn't part ways with her baby shoes. There's a lot of stuff I just can't part with. My least favorite household chore: dishes and clothes. Putting clothes away. I don't care to wash them, but I hate putting them away, and I hate doing dishes. 3 friends I hope to still have in 10 years. I don't know. I hope I still have some friends in 10 years, but I don't have like 3 main people. My idea of the perfect date: the movies and going out to eat. That's my idea. The social comment, I'd love. Never mind. Never mind. What I love most about my family: they're always there when I need them the most. My mom and dad have always been there for me when I've needed them the most, or when I just need someone to talk to. And so probably just being there for me. I always like when people are there for me. We're gonna start kind of wrapping this up because it's 15 minutes long. So probably the next one is gonna be the last one, which one thing I still hope to achieve in my lifetime: seeing my daughter graduate from high school, meeting my grandkids one day, seeing my husband just be happy. He has always been so just hard on himself, and he's always just down in himself. So I always try to raise his spirits and make him happy and show him that you can be happy. You're not always gonna be happy, but you can be happy. So probably just seeing him happy every single day, because that's what my goal is. I want to see my mom and dad age more than what they are. I don't want to see them. I don't want my parents to pass away. I just don't. Where were you 3 hours ago? On my couch. Confessions: I cannot stand people that drag their feet, and I cannot stand backstabbers. Bad habits: I bite my lips. Favorite color: purple. What is your favorite? Oh, I already said that. Purple. Can I drive? Not very good. My birthday: January 24th. My addiction: y'all, I know y'all don't want to know this, but it is my addiction. I do it every single day. It's disgusting. I shouldn't do it. I have been told by doctors I can get things underneath my fingernails. That's why I keep my fingernails so short, because I do it so often. I have a tendency to pop my pimples pop my husband's pimples. That is disgusting, but it's my bad habit or my addiction. My biggest pet peeve: people that think they're better than me. If you think you're better than me or you are judgmental, I cannot stand you. Just know that. I cannot stand you. The last person I hugged: my husband. Something you miss: my husband. My eye color is brown. What state or part of the world do you live in? I live in Arkansas. Favorite quote: the quote that's on my arm. My grandma used to say it growing up, and I get so many questions about what does it say. It says, "Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise." My grandma said it growing up, and that's why it's stuck on my arm for the rest of my life. Do you like your name? I guess so. Favorite season: fall. What type of phone do you have? I have a S7 or a Samsung Galaxy S7. That's what I have. Something you are excited about. I'm excited about life, of course. Biggest fear: I've already said that. Favorite band. There's so many. I guess Foo Fighters. I sing them in concert. Foo Fighters, Nickelback. If you know what I'm talking about, you get it. One food I hate: broccoli. Do you get grossed out easily? Yes, I do. By my mother-in-law. Relationship status: I'm married. Favorite animal has to be a cat. How long does it take me to get ready? About 15 to 20 minutes. Somewhere you'd like to visit: Dallas, Texas. My zodiac sign: I'm an Aquarius. I guess that's it, guys. So we're gonna jump off of here. Everybody have a good day. Be safe. Remember to be nice to people, okay? Because being nice makes you a good person. I will talk to you guys later.